Yeah, do you wanna like, yeah.
It's only complacency when you don't get the result.
Yeah, true.
If you get the result, everyone's like, yeah, it was a good substitution. Do you know what you lot should do?
Go on.
I think you should play Anthony as a left back.
It felt good calling Trafford, but at the same time, yeah, I was like, wow, this guy's gone in for a lot. Anyway, I hope I'm never in that scenario because I think we're going to win a double anyway. But yeah, I just wondered because obviously
A double?
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're listening. Welcome to another episode of Podcast Pundits. I'm Drayman. I'll be your host today. Yes, Marley Mar, avid Man United fan.
Oh, you're starting from me, yeah? Oh, okay, what was that introduction? Is that for me? All right.
No, just thought I'd bring it up. But before I go around the room and introduce everyone, Marley Mar, you can find us on all major platforms, podcast.pundits and podcastpundits_. Give us a like, give us a follow, give us a comment. And
podcast.pundits got a cease and desist still. Yeah, that's how it commission be.
Yeah, but it'll be back.
Yeah,
it'll be back.
They took my Instagram, man.
Yeah, that's sad. It's sad, but we'll try and get that back for sure. Let's go around the room. We'll start with you, Marley Mar.
Yeah, Marley Mar here, Man United supporter, as we all know.
Why are you so quiet, mate?
Yeah,
Just trying to be calm, innit? Good week.
You ain't gonna get this many opportunities to be like this again, man.
Hey, man, we've got one at Wembley, boy, with Coventry, inshallah. Yeah, happy to be here, guys.
Moving on to Marley Mar's right.
Oh, wow. I appreciate it.
Take control of this. Take control of this.
I don't know what's going on.
Take control of this, man.
Jury show. And the record show that I'm giving my round of applause for a guard of honor.
That could be misconstrued as you applauding for yourself. I don't know.
That's true.
Just so there's no confusion.
It's your boy Jerry Nomadic. Humbled from yesterday's game, and I think we played shit, man. But whatever, we'll get into it, man. Well done, United. Yeah, I support Liverpool, so what?
And then to Joey's right.
Yeah, man, it's your boy Strives, aka Striver, Arsenal fan here. Yeah, man, just here to take part, man. Sometimes I feel like a contractor, like I represent Arsenal in a separate entity, and I've just come to talk to you lot. I don't really know what I'm going to do today, but I'm locked in for the ride, man.
Champions League, innit?
Yeah, we'll try and touch on that for
I got
sure.
the agenda, and there was no mention of Arsenal. I tried to pull a sickie. I was thinking, well, I was scared on here.
The thing is, yeah, Arsenal fans don't need an Arsenal portion to talk about Arsenal. You know that, bro.
Yeah, for sure. You know that. Last but not least.
Yo, Del Estrada, free agent, continues.
He says that with such a straight face now as well. Oh, great. But yeah, Joey, we wasn't sure what you did before, but before we go into the first game, we normally do this guard of honor when the two rival teams play each other, and whoever comes out on top, they deserve to get a clap. So in this instance, Man United won, Liverpool lost. It was 4-3. I think Marley Moore and myself deserve...
After extra time.
Yeah, after extra time. Deserve a guard of honor. When you're ready, please.
A guard of honor is signified by a round of applause as well, guys.
Yeah, do you want to like, yeah. I got nothing.
Well played.
Good lad.
Well played.
Well played, man. Well played.
Yeah, good lad.
Yeah, well done, Jerry.
Appreciate it, Jules. Appreciate it.
Listen, I'm an honourable guy, bro. You're not going to get much fight out of me.
I already had a speech ready for any resistance.
Exactly. That's the difference between me and you.
Get the paid over and done with it.
Exactly, bro.
Obviously, only right to start with that game, which was 4-3. Dalot's 121st minute winner decides a classic FA Cup game to move United into the quarters. What a game.
No, semi.
Wait, hang on. Say his name again. The one that scored. What's his name?
Diallo.
Oh, I thought you said Dalla.
Yeah, you definitely said Dalla.
No. It's Diallo.
He said Diogo
Ahmad
Diallo.
Diallo.
Everyone calls him Ahmad, but yeah.
The occasion was sold by the red card, though.
Yeah.
He went out like a G.
He did go out like a G. Just faded to black.
Yeah. But if I put it to you, firstly, Joey.
Bro, what, have you taken enough from me, man?
No. We'll put it to you first. How would you sum up that game in terms of Because I think for a big portion of that game, I felt like you had it controlled, but then it wasn't like you had your instances to kill it off, but you almost were. I think you weren't trying at times. You were like just cruising. Is that fair to say?
So I described it as last week's game, Man City versus Liverpool, was like Mike Tyson versus Evander Holyfield. This week's game was more like a classic Rocky fight. You know, Ivan Drago versus Rocky. It was just poor defensively, man. It wasn't something that I had kind of sat down to watch, but it was something I was given, man. So I just dealt with it, and now watching it, looking back at it, it was just poor defensively from Liverpool. We were a bit what's the word when you just think you're gonna turn up and just go through without having to?
Complacent.
Yeah, we were very complacent. And funnily enough, for me, it wasn't actually the substitutes, because I think Klopp, rightfully so, should be confident in the substitutes that he brought on to see the game out. Because these are the guys that have been showing up for him when we've had tough games and our team's been injured. So I think there was a firm expectation for those guys to do the same, but it's like little mistakes that just made it a bit unwatchable for me, considering how well we've been playing in the recent games, man. So
what substitutes do you mean?
When he brought on Elliott, took off Salah, I think he brought on Hakpo and Elliott at the same time.
Didn't that baffle you though? Because why did Salah play like a full game against Sparta Prague when he didn't need to do that?
No, he had to play. He couldn't get subbed off in that game because something happened when he wanted to sub him off.
That lineup was weird. In Europa, because
I got it to begin with though, like maybe just to get him sharp.
Exactly.
Get him a little bit of fitness. But I didn't. Like, so now that you're saying that something happened,
like the 70th or something, and I think Klopp had done some of his substitutions, and then there was an injury or something.
Okay.
When did Salah come off in the FA Cup?
He came off at maybe about 70 minutes.
That's still, yeah.
So at 2-1 up. It was 2-1 up, and you've been, again, the way you've been winning, and these guys have come on the pitch and they've like seen games out for you. I don't think it's a crazy expectation to think that they should be doing it against Man United in the way they've been playing.
If you're complacent.
No, that's never complacent.
Well, the thing, I kind of get what you're saying, because he's saying it's complacent because
didn't get the result.
Because it's a big FA Cup game, and we know that Man United, sometimes they don't come to play when it's these big games, like on record. That's what's happened historically.
Yeah.
So maybe it's a bit complacent thinking the job is done when. But I'm more aligned with you.
But the thing with that is, it's only complacency when you don't get the result.
Yeah, true.
If you get the result, everyone's like, yeah, it was a good substitution. So sometimes you have to get it right, otherwise you'll get criticised.
And that's what we said when they brought the subs on in the Chelsea Carabao Cup game and they won. So I was applauding him. So I can't now come out and just say you're being complacent or you're being this. The fact is, we probably should have seen that game out. So I'm kind of with Jurgen Klopp on that.
In that period of the game as well, like Liverpool were dominating. It felt like when Man United played Barcelona at a period, we couldn't get the ball. And I guess when Salah got substituted, in my head I thought, Klopp thinks that like it's not a goal in it. Like he felt, but that was my impression. I saw him getting substituted. I was like, right, that's a bit early.
But like, you have to accept that he is still sort of managing to come out from injury.
Yeah,
he's not fully fit.
But how did you guys think that he played? Because I thought he was by the goal. I thought he was bang average.
No. Good question.
Salah.
But before we get to that, sorry, I think Klopp was just like, these guys score goals, bro. As soon as the subs came on, they had that 5v2 chance as well.
You did. Like, you had your chances, definitely.
I think that he didn't necessarily think you weren't going to score, but I think he definitely thought we were going to get a goal. From that pressure
maybe just trusted his guy. But
man,
I think history was on United's side. Like,
definitely.
Remember like that post that I forwarded in where like Liverpool hadn't won a home game against when Man United's been at home, so over 100 years in the FA Cup. Like obviously these omens might just be coincidental, but I don't know. When I saw that, I thought to myself, United also do have a brilliant record in the FA Cup as well. I think tied with Arsenal, and
they're still licking their wounds from that 7-0, bro. Like this, it's a pride thing. So that's what I thought, because I even said it before. Thinking about the FA Cup game, I was saying to him in my Liverpool group, like, bro, don't think that we're gonna go to Old Trafford and walk them over in the Premier League. because we're going to need that game, and they're going to want to put a spanner in the works, because a lot of people are they're going through the list and thinking, oh yeah, United game easy, bro, because they're playing shit, rightfully so. But it's a different story when it comes to derbies and historical games, man. So
for sure.
Particularly at the stadium as well. Like Old Trafford on most days, like I'd probably say more often than not, like the stadium atmosphere is dead,
dry, innit?
Yeah, absolutely dry. Like to the point where that's why I struggle to go up there so often. But against Liverpool, like we all know, like that's our biggest. Like historically, I'd probably say Arsenal and Liverpool are our biggest rivals, kind of thing.
Rocking, man, because like you could hear it from the TV, bro.
It was mad, and it's rare to see like Old Trafford in that fashion. But when it does get like that, what was it 76,000 people? Like so, when it does get like that, it can be Old Trafford theatre of dreams again. But yeah, more times than not, it's a bit dead.
If I put it to you, Molly Mark, obviously United went ahead. And then obviously Liverpool came back with 2 quick fire goals, kind of quick. But in that moment in time, did you think this is same old United, like typical United? You go ahead, can't keep the lead, and then Liverpool just capitalise in terms of just go ahead.
No, not really. You know, I did think
you're lying, bro.
No, genuinely. Like at half time, because obviously my little brother's a Liverpool supporter as well. Whole time, Steph. And at half time, like when you obviously went 2-1 up, he ran in my room and it was just it was giving it the big one, innit? And I know how Man United are, especially like given the magnitude of the game and obviously how the season's gone. Like I know like this game is our game of the season. Let's be honest. So I did think there would be a period in the second half where United would do something. Obviously, as I watched the second half, like I saw Liverpool like moving like Barcelona like against us. So I didn't think it was going to come. But then when I saw Salah get substituted, I was like, oh, okay, all right. Well, if we get something in this game, we could win this because like that's a talisman. Like because I did see it going to extra time around the 80th minute. I did see another goal, and I didn't think it was going to come from Anthony, but I did see another goal coming in the game. So yeah, man, it was somewhat surprising, but not really surprising, I would say. Yeah, man.
Wait, but at half time, when we banged the quickfire goals, you thought it was going to be long, innit?
No, not really. I genuinely did.
So you thought that Anthony, at halftime, you thought Anthony's going to grab a goal at 8.
At halftime, Anthony, absolutely not Anthony.
That's what I'm saying. Did you think it's on top when we banged the quickfire goals? Because everyone in the group was like, "Yeah, fucking United, blah blah blah."
No, because remember,
but you were silent though. That's why I'm asking you genuinely.
Because I was watching the game. I've got nothing to say. Like at that particular moment in time. And remember, I did say before the game,
stream was delayed as well, bro.
It was delayed as well. Yeah, I remember I did say before the game, I did think Rashford was going to score, and that goal hadn't come yet. So I was like, "There's more in this game."
Remember, I agreed with you on that. So yeah, you're right still, man.
Yeah, it was a crazy kind of game like that.
Sorry, Salah, AWB.
Remember that was great.
Yeah, that was AWB, bro. He did his job on him, man.
There was some stars on the like there was some promising signs on the pitch.
Because what happened to him in the end
as well, bro? Because remember I asked you to send in your team lineups, and when I saw that AWB was the picture of it, I said,
he was.
That's got nothing to do with United, right? That was Sky Sports.
No, it's from United.
That's United's fan.
Yeah. So I said, okay, so this is what they're pinning their hopes on, bro. It's like
Shackling.
Yeah, bro, man.
He had a good game, man. Like
that was good from ETH, bro.
He done really well.
Bro. That's the first thing I've seen.
Do you know what you lot should do?
Go on.
I think you should play Anthony as left back going forward.
That's what somebody was saying.
Did you see his response to playing left back?
Yeah, he said he'd play in any position, right?
Yeah,
the team.
No, the video, but he was livid.
How is it?
Oh, was he?
With him and Bruno.
Yeah, no. So like they had a huddle, and obviously Tens obviously told him for the last 30 minutes of the game or 15 or whatever it is, you're going to play left back, and he was going to every single player like, "What is this? I'm playing left back."
Because if you look at his profile, like as a winger coming into the Prem, he's not fast and he's not strong. Football and IQ can be questioned, but as a left back, you can put him and he has that profile to be one of those inverted left backs, if anything.
Yeah,
not saying but if you don't have left backs right now.
I would.
Who's the last Man United player that happened?
This is what Nihal was saying as well.
Yeah, that's what I saw it.
Really? Yeah, he was tweeted it and then he posted it back up today on his Instagram.
Yeah, that's what I saw on Insta.
Yeah, but I remember when he was tweeting it, I was telling him, yeah, man, like get on Twitter. About a couple, might have been like a week or two ago.
Good for him, man.
What's today's date? Yeah, about 2 weeks ago, I'd say. Yeah, about 2 weeks ago, he was saying that he should play left.
I mean, there's I always look at other like teams in general and just think, you've got a profile that can fit in other places. Like McTominay, for instance. I think he should just go up top.
He's
in midfield,
McTominay's got sauce, man. He's got the big sauce at the moment,
man. If you put him up front, then he's just going to be playing against defenders. The thing is that nobody knows what to do with him.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's why he has the element of surprise. But if he's up there all the game, bro,
do you think it's an element of surprise? He got a couple of assists, a couple of goals. Yeah. He kept on going.
I'm just saying, I think he'll be easy. If Virgil van Dijk is on him directly, he's not playing football.
I would say how you'd get the best out of McTominay, like in a forward position, would be like play him like how Dele Alli played when he was at Spurs, like second striker. Like he'll get units. Like as a midfielder,
that could work.
You know, another take that kind of came to fruition in this game. Remember when Draymond was saying Harry Maguire should go up top?
Do you remember?
Same thing as McTominay, bro.
But that's like the first time it's worked in like 30 times.
Yeah,
bro.
but he was kind of cooking.
He was trying.
Was he playing up top?
Remember, Onana was just he would be dropped back for defense, but run straight back up. Onana will go long.
Yeah.
But sorry, the last guy who came as a winger and ended up playing as a fullback was Antonio Valencia.
That's right. That's right.
But a lot of left backs, they're not to say they are failed left backs or right backs, but they do start from wing.
Yeah.
And obviously Anthony is expensive, but it's just not working.
I hear what you're saying. To be fair,
you can't go. He's not allowed to play left back. I'm sorry.
What's that?
Because how much they paid.
Oh yeah, but if that's how you can get in.
People have to lose their jobs that day.
We've got a history of doing it. So we've got Ashley Young as well. He went to what was it, right back or left back? They're both, to be fair.
Yeah.
It's true. It could work.
But I was going to say, Anthony did post something online in terms of that. He said like if he needs to play whatever position, he just needs to do
played left back.
He would say that.
Clean up job. So what Marlon said.
But saying that, like. Aaron Wan-Bissaka played good at left back.
He did. Well, did he go off injured again?
No, I don't think so. Was he injured?
I thought he went off injured again.
He looked alright.
Oh, he looked off.
I'm not sure.
Probably come out from injury as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Unless they've just cut, just like trying to play it safe. I wasn't too sure, but yeah, he was having a dope game. But I think we have to mention Mainoo as well, like that guy.
What are you saying, Mainoo?
Yeah, he was moving crazy.
The Mainoo man in midfield.
He's breathing heavy like a dog, bro.
Hey man,
bro, he was breathing heavy, bro. I don't know what he was doing, bro.
What was the last week's episode? What are we talking about?
What are we talking
about? But then, boy, bro, this is the endo of Liverpool, bro.
Hey,
hang on. Is that a title? Is that a title already?
Well done. Hang on, wait. What do you mean? Do you think Endo played badly or like because I think he
didn't play bad.
He didn't play.
Is it like from a agenda height?
Yeah. He wasn't. Yeah, he weren't bad, but like from the way he was waxing lyrical about him last week,
bro, he was waxing lyrically about. But I did the right thing last week. He played cold against Man City, the top team in Europe.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, if I was a United fan, I'm just saying, Stockport Seedorf would be getting a lot of.
He was 18 years old. Listen, we just need to understand this guy is 18 years old.
My issue with him is that, like,
with Mainoo,
you're number 6. You're number 6, bro. You was leaving so many gaps, bro, by bobbing forward all the time, bro.
Was he playing number 6?
Yeah, that's why he was breathing heavy, bro. When every time you have to come back in, because remember you're playing Liverpool, bro.
Yeah.
But why are you up here and you're not guaranteed to score goals,
I just think
bro?
that he was just baffled that he could just twinkle through through that midfield, bro.
100%.
And you've got to do it though.
But
you know
ETH should be same.
No, I agree. I know what you mean. He needs to hold his position, but yeah, he was playing through his skin.
He was good, and obviously Garnacho as well was on a.
He's alright, man.
He done his thing as well. Another 19 years old, bruv. So for me, like it's like I think they are playing good, like regardless, but. Considering their age as well, like you just see the improvement that's going to come through the years, and you just think, yeah, this is.
I'm not used to this, like promising talent conversation from United. Obviously, it's been a while since Greenwood, isn't it, bro?
That's fair.
But
I forget Greenwood back as well, man.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that, but then when you posted that thing in the group about they were meeting in Barcelona.
Yeah,
I'm thinking, is that Greenwood? Are they there to give him the number 10 shirt?
I think that is for Greenwood.
Yeah, I think there's quite a few conversations about we've been shopping around, but I mean, if
Deco and them as well, isn't it?
Yeah, Deco's in it. If it doesn't happen, man, then we have to keep him, brother. It's not a bad situation, but
not Greenwood,
yeah,
bring him back. But yeah, what a game though, man, in terms of it was so end to end. And I think that suited us more because obviously I think with Liverpool missing their chances, United, they knew that they had to literally do all the tough work in terms of bringing it back.
Hang on, you're saying you think end-to-end suits Man United better than it suits Liverpool?
In that game.
What does that mean?
I don't know if it suits you, Liverpool better or Man United better, but it plays to whatever strengths.
I think I'm only saying that
which is counter-attack.
The amount of games that Liverpool have been playing at the moment as well. Because obviously the longer it went on, I'm thinking, surely, man, they've got a tire. And I think at the end, you guys were shattered.
No, I don't think we were tired, you know.
You don't?
No, bro, we were just trying to put the game to bed. We could have easily just sat back and enjoyed the game. But I think, again, that might be where Klopp is being a bit disrespectful.
Yeah.
Because...
that's what I was going to say. That last kick of the game for me was something I would associate with Man United in terms of bring everyone up for the last kick of the game, try and score a goal, and then someone goes up the other end of the pitch and then they score. Whereas,
but that was an error from
Klopp. Harvey Elliott.
No, Harvey Elliott.
Elliott.
Someone ran into him. Not ran into him, but ran close to him.
No, so he tried. He technically, everyone's saying he should have just put it back into the box.
Yeah.
But he tried to take a touch and then it went up a bit, and then Ahmed pressed him.
Yeah,
got the ball off of him.
But if he took a touch and put a good ball into the box, everyone would be like, "Well, what a player!" You know, if what he did worked, there'll be no issues.
But my thing is though, bar the timing of it.
You're right, by the way, but yeah.
Bar the timing of it, would it not have been like, okay, guys, let's just like it's going to go penalties?
It was naive. It was definitely naive, and I don't think
so.
If
if you're a good player, you wanted to take a touch and get a better ball into the box.
No, but not that incident. I'm talking about the whole incident, like the counter attack. But it was 2-on-1, wasn't it?
No, remember that's how they won the Carabao Cup, and everyone said it was genius.
But I think if that was Man City in that same period of the game, they don't put so many people forward for that corner.
100% they don't. But then if it's Man City, they don't win the Champions League like that when they probably should have, or they don't win the Carabao Cup against Chelsea. Like, because the thing is, like, by us doing that is how we won it. If we was played it safe, we would have go penalties. So, as Della said,
live by the sword, die by the sword kind of thing.
Yeah.
Last throw of the dice.
And I'm with it, bro, man. Like, at the end of the day, it's worked in our favour more time than not. So.
And it was a great finish by Ahmad anyway.
It was a clean finish, man. It was defended by Conor Bradley, by the way, but...
You got to drop the shoulder.
Yeah, man.
I was going to ask, how do you not feel about obviously, I know Rashford kind of redeemed himself.
Yeah,
but
that was crazy, brother. I thought my phone was smashed.
She was offside, though.
Yeah.
Was it? But
still.
You'd like to have the opportunity to have the line.
Yeah. 100%. Like, I was distraught.
Yeah.
And then he done it again on the other side. That was offside as well.
Yeah.
Oh, was it offside?
That one was offside as well.
I was just looking at the screen going, sell this fucker, man.
Yeah.
Because I was so pissed off.
When he scored eventually,
because
just humanity's sake, because it felt good calling him Trashford, but at the same time, I was like, wow, this guy's gone for a lot, man.
Yeah, when that Trashford comments were coming in the group, I was like, I've got nothing. I just have to accept it, bro.
It was crazy, man.
Jeezy, you've been riding hard for Darwin Núñez in the good times. Now we need you to rap for him in the hard times.
Hey, listen,
what are you saying about Darwin Núñez, bro?
Listen, his shot was the one that got you. Was it the first goal or the second goal?
The first goal from
Salah.
Yeah, was it Salah? No, the second goal was Salah, right?
Sorry, second goal from Salah.
Yeah.
But he done his thing. Obviously, he gave the pass away, but he also he contributed to one of the goals, bruv.
So what were you saying then?
He's Darwin's being Darwin.
Okay. You heard it from him, bro.
Darwin is being Darwin. Like, listen, you're gonna get hot and cold in
But
that
I think
guy.
it was for one of your goals as well. I think the McAllister one where Rashford let your defender or midfielder, I can't remember, go. He just ran past him. He just stopped running.
Wait, which?
It was the McAllister one. Was that you? That was your first, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
And that's why I think my eyes were on Rashford from then. I was like, this guy.
Oh, so you're saying him and Darwin Núñez are equal, bro?
Bro, I think Núñez is better. But
I hear you, bro.
What do you call it? But in terms of Rashford, I'm not sure. I'm still not sure. I think if United were to get a big bid for him, I'll take it.
Yeah, so listen, until the end of the season, I'm going to support all these guys in it because this is what we've got. But when it comes to the end of the season, there's a lot of guys that need to go. Like, let's be honest, and Rashford is one of them. And like for the fact that he's scoring goals in important moments, I think he's got like 7 against Liverpool now. Fun fact as well. You probably seen it on Twitter.
No.
How'd you say no? You don't even know what he's going to say.
No, because I ain't really been on Twitter. I'm telling you.
Yeah, so Rashford has got 7 goals against Virgil van Dijk.
Oh, seen.
Fernando Torres got 3 against Vidic, and there's this argument that
how many games did they play against each other?
Listen. All I'm saying is there's an argument that like Torres had Vidic in his back pocket, and I wouldn't dare say that Rashford has.
Hang on a second.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The stats.
Wait. You're looking at a goal record, bro. That's not having somebody in your pocket, bro.
So what is then?
Having somebody in your pocket is having somebody in your pocket. Having somebody in your pocket is the definition of having somebody in your pocket.
Remember them games? Remember them games?
The only time he's had him in his pocket is the times he scored, bro.
When he used to destroy Vidic.
The game where
and those are the times he scored. There's been more times when Torres hasn't done crap against Vidic, but we don't talk about that.
I'm not talking about that. I just know.
Wait. But we do know there's a difference between getting goals against a defense of 4 and then having a specific defender in your pocket.
Exactly. To my point, like it's ridiculous to say Torres had Vidic in his pocket, but through the goals he scored.
Who used to say that?
Everyone says it.
No.
Where would you go with your stat of Rashford and Vidic?
Where was I going?
Yeah, Rashford, Vidic, and VVD.
The stats lie, as in to point. It means nothing. It means nothing that these players are scoring against them.
Torres didn't have Vidic in his pocket based on the goals.
He scored 3.
But are you saying based on the goals?
Yes, of course.
No, but
that's nonsense.
The games.
That's
so what you can run something ragged and not score a goal.
bro.
But did he though?
Yes,
he did. The times he running ragged were the times that he scored.
You should go on YouTube now. Let me see if I can find it.
Have a look. No, I'm trying to dispel the agenda. I'm trying to dispel the agenda against Torres.
I would say the only reason I would say you're a bit flawed, Marlon Wise, because every time I think of Vidic against Torres, is a red card.
Right.
Two. Bro, he used to get ripped. He used to get ripped. He did.
And those are the times that Liverpool won.
Oh, stop.
Maybe it is, but in my head, I would always say that.
Anyway,
I would worry about Vidic against Torres.
Good attempt to try and dispel that.
We went off on a tangent. What was the question? Was there a question there?
Nah. But in terms of, what do you think of the subs that came on as well, Molimar, like Mount as well, who came on? Still looking at YouTube, man. What do you think of Mount?
I didn't really particularly see him too much in the game, to be fair. He only came on for like the last 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So I
thought he tried to muck in. I thought he tried.
My comment again to them is it's good to have them back, but we didn't see much of him.
No, we didn't.
Then it's good to have him back though, man. How long's he been out for? 6 months.
Yeah.
Oh wow! So
Ahmad was getting about the pitch nicely and like doing a couple of blocks and putting his foot in. He was getting really involved. I think he was trying to like take it, which he did.
Have you guys has someone been calling for him on this pod?
Yeah, Dre's been calling for him for a hot minute as well.
Yeah, to get some more minutes.
Because he had a decent season with Sunderland.
Yeah,
and he bided his time and then he's kind of come in and made that impact. That's fair play to the fella.
Yeah, I think he did decent anyway.
Sorry, quick question. What's the difference for you guys between Ahmad and Garnacho? Other than forget them, Garnacho actually delivering numbers. What's the difference? Like, who would you have said is better?
Based on what I've seen, I'd say I would prefer Garnacho on the pitch. I think Ahmed, when I've seen him in the Man United kit previously, obviously, but not since he's been back from Sunderland, but previously, he's very similar to Sancho in that I always question whether or not he how much do you want it kind of thing. And with Garnacho, you can see that.
Yeah, definitely.
Like he's really trying to follow in Ronaldo's footsteps, whatever that means. But in terms of like being a game winner, like you can see Garnacho. Absolutely wants it.
Mentality.
Yeah, 100%. That might be for a United fan. That might be to his detriment because I heard that Florentino Perez is circling the block. And someone like Garnacho, because he is so ambitious, he will bounce. Yeah, he will bounce quick.
I would say as well that in terms of Garnacho, obviously
that would be funny.
It would be hilarious. I don't think it would happen straight away. It wouldn't happen straight away.
It'd be Saka first. It'd be Saka first, for sure. But
Saka would say no. I can see him say no. I can't see.
What to Real
Madrid?
Saka's got some unfinished business at Arsenal. He's got to get some wins at Arsenal before he goes anywhere.
As I've gotten older, I've realised you just don't say no to Real Madrid. You just don't.
Yeah, I agree.
It depends when.
I think Saka could say no
There's
to
a
Real
Real
Madrid.
Madrid graveyard,
Why?
bro. There's a
Why?
graveyard there, bro.
Well, I don't know. Like,
Does
I just don't feel like he has any affiliation to Real
Course,
Madrid.
man. There's a graveyard there, bro,
And some people don't just say he doesn't even start for Real Madrid as well. So what's really in it for him?
Who's there? Rodrigo
Is he better than Rodrigo?
or Valverde?
Different players, I'll say.
I mean, you know how I feel about Starboy,
of
innit?
course.
I would put him in the team, but there's a lot of people that wouldn't. So, I mean, he's got unfinished business at Arsenal, and obviously we know that Arsenal and Real Madrid are kind of on par.
Yeah, no,
as we discussed.
I'm not going to agree to that. He has got unfinished business Arsenal. I wouldn't say it happening straight away, but
They're on
he could
par,
go
man.
then.
They're on par, bro. Like,
How?
They're first favourites. They're third favourites for the Champions League, bro. It's close, bro.
Look, just put it this way: since I've brought this up and it's been disagreed with vehemently by some of the podcast panelists, Real Madrid are top of the league. Arsenal's top of the league. Real Madrid's in the quarterfinals. Arsenal's win the quarterfinals. We're having an on-par season.
Bro, I'm looking forward to this Arsenal Real Madrid game.
Yeah,
if it
after
happens.
we smoke Bayern Munich, and if Real Madrid can do what they got to do against City, we'll see it, innit?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
coming for the receipts. I'm coming for my debts. I want my debts paid.
I want that game.
Quick
Just so I
question
can,
though: if Man City beats Arsenal after the international break, will you still think they're on par because you won't be number one anymore? You might be third or fourth.
Ooh.
Still, it depends what happens at Real Madrid. We're having an on par. We're having a similar season. You know what I mean? We're having a similar season, but yeah, good thing. But I don't think City's beating us. By the way, but yeah, it's not about us. Speaking of Arsenal, actually, seeing as you guys have brought it up, I've been seeing just floating around a little bit as just traveling the online airways. United fans are they kind of sound a little bit different. Like,
I don't know why.
I do I, but I've been. It started off in one of the group chats. I mean, I don't think you're in there, J man. Well, I know you're not in there. Obviously, I had our boy Ids was asking me a question about winning the FA Cup over having a failed title challenge. All hypothetical. So I thought, what's he getting at here? I weren't sure because Ids is quite tactical in the way that he versus himself. So I was like, okay, cool. And then our good friend OP just outright said he can't wait for Arsenal to fail and win nothing, and United to go win fourth and win the FA Cup. I was like, rah, like it sounds familiar. I remember when Arsenal fans used it, but I didn't realise how ugly we sounded. Like, until I saw OP there, I was like, rah, is this how we used to sound? This is disgusting.
Not all United fans are like that, by the way.
But bro, I'm seeing it. I'm going
because I saw it and I was like, "Oh, relax, calma."
Wow, so
Wait, so
many different
you
platforms.
you believe in Arsenal?
Huh? No, calmer in the sense of like us finishing fourth and winning a trophy. Like calmer, we're not there yet.
okay.
Yeah,
We're not there.
so far from that.
Yeah,
man.
we're getting
But
a
if
bit of form.
that was to happen, you guys will be.
At the end of the race, of course I'm talking, bro. You're gonna hear from me.
But this is to Travis's point. When Arsenal was speaking, when they were getting top form, winning FA Cup, and everyone said that, oh shit.
Yeah.
What back in the
Yeah.
back in the day,
Yeah.
for sure, absolutely for sure. But obviously, times have changed, didn't it?
You know what's crazy though? I was there last season. I was praying we're gonna pip Newcastle to a fourth.
Oh yeah.
To get the thingy.
Wow.
But I knew that I'd lost self-worth then.
Bruv, what would,
I knew it, bro. I was aware.
Another question, because obviously you've already got a trophy in the bag, and it's very likely that you could win the league, but it's also very likely that you could finish second or third.
Yeah.
So if you did finish third with your Carabao, that's the same season United had. How would you feel if that was how your season ended? That's literally how your season ended. The third place finish in the Prem and the Carabao Cup.
That's interesting.
Okay, so no. So you guys have to remember who you're talking to. You're talking to somebody who in recent time has won every trophy available. So the same way we finished fourth with 2 trophies last season.
Yeah.
Sorry, no. Fourth with no.
No, I know what you're talking about. When you finished with the FA Cup
we
and the
went into
Carabao.
last season.
No, not last season. The season before, you had the 2 trophies.
Yeah, and the second place. That was fine. Last season we struggled. The season before that, after we had our other title challenge and we finished fourth. Because we've won trophies, it softens the blow in it, basically, man. So I wouldn't feel that bad. I wouldn't feel that bad, man. And realistically, I'll be looking to solve the 115 charges from Man City to kind of get some kind of retribution to make me feel better.
I don't
result.
get that. I don't get how Nottingham Forest have been deducted points.
Yeah. I need to see something to tell me that you shouldn't feel bad about yourself right now. Man City did cheat.
Yeah.
Man City are holding corn, bro. If Nottingham Forest are getting a 4 points deduction, Man City are holding something strong.
But if Man City bust case and we finished third, with no silverware.
No, you've got the silverware. You got Carabao.
Oh yeah, and the Carabao Cup. Yeah, I'll be fuming, bro.
Yeah,
I'll be fuming, man.
Della, yeah.
It's different though. It's different now.
If Arsenal didn't win anything, and obviously United,
And you
won
supported Arsenal.
yeah,
Well, I wish I don't.
No,
Yeah.
hypothetically.
yeah.
Okay.
So, like, would you like condemn United fans for feeling like they had the better season than Arsenal, or where
I'm gonna
would
say,
you be with that?
so,
Arsenal didn't win anything,
Arsenal didn't win anything.
But
Well,
we-
they came where?
but let's say second.
Second, yeah.
But it came second, had a decent run in the Champions League, maybe
Yeah.
came out semi-finals, didn't win it, maybe even got to the finals, just didn't win anything,
Yeah.
But decent run, but then United got a Champions League spot,
And won the
fourth,
FA
fifth,
Cup.
and won the FA Cup.
No, are they fourth or fifth?
Let's say fourth.
So fourth. So they qualify for Champions League and win the FA Cup.
Yeah.
You have to say they've had a better season.
Interesting.
It does, I think you're right.
You both qualify for something, but one team have won a cup, and it's not a Carabao Cup; it's the FA Cup, which has a bit more prestige.
No, but even if it's Carabao Cup, that's still
No, but I think one cup has more prestige. But obviously, the difference is that obviously Arsenal are the bad. They competed for the league.
So if you had the chance to,
Compete for the league or come forth and win the FA Cup.
if you had the chance to like make that decision, like
I'm all about the trophies.
okay, so
So
that's what Ids was asking me.
I'll want to get a trophy.
See, me,
Especially if I'm not winning the league, and I'm going to finish in the same position that puts me in the same place as my opponents, but I end up with a trophy.
Oh.
I'll be happier with winning the FA Cup. If it was the Carabao Cup, then no.
What about how it went for Arsenal last season as well, where you didn't win anything, and what is it? They won the Carabao.
Yeah, United won the Carabao.
Yeah, how were you at that time? Was it
No,
different
for-
though? Because
for me it was
obviously-
different only because
but hang on, but knowing that next season you're going to have another title challenge as well.
Again, because it's the Carabao Cup, I think it's not the same as the FA Cup.
You weren't caring as much.
You know what I'm saying?
You'll take 2 title challenges over a Carabao Cup, basically.
Personally, yeah.
and this is why I was a bit on the fence when I got that question, because ask me would I swap the FA Cup in 2020 for a failed title challenge. I'm like, nah, give me that FA Cup, even though we finished 8th. But I feel like I'm taking into account the context of where our team was. Like, we had a really bad Arsenal team.
Well, I think that would be the same for us. That's why almost United finishing 4th with FA Cup, you're like, actually,
This
probably better
this
than we'd
season
ever
it'll
do.
be incredible, bruv. Considering like the injuries we've had this season as well, and just everything we've had to go through, bruv.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know that I would pick a FA Cup this season, like, because it's weird, like, because although I'm about with I hear where Della's coming from.
Yeah.
I'm about trophies. You've heard me condemn Arteta for his cup runs at times, but I don't know that I would choose that, like, at the beginning, like, because I feel like we'd have the better season, but you've had that better outcome. I don't know if this is a weird way
If you're talking about the seasons, obviously from an Arsenal perspective, you'll probably want to be closer to the lead than winning the FA Cup and coming fourth, because
it
under
shows-
Arteta you've done that already,
And
under Wenger you've done that already. So
and you're thinking about the continuity of, okay, cool. If I've challenged and I've got all this far with the Champions League, surely I'm closer to the goal next season. Whereas if I don't challenge and I just get an FA Cup, am I still in the mud? Like what happened to us in 2020? So I don't know that I would pick the FA Cup this season, like, over what we're having now. Anyway, I hope I'm never in that scenario, because I think we're going to win a double anyway. But yeah, I just wondered, because obviously
the double Champions League as well.
Shit, I said that out loud. Wow, shit.
forgotten yourself.
Yeah, I really forgot where I was.
You forgot yourself.
I forgot we was on wax. I was talking to my boy. Can't stop that.
Yeah, definitely.
I just wanted to know what people thought.
It's interesting.
Yeah, because I am hearing some energy change. You know what I mean? Whereas I've been sticking up for Eric Ten Hag, but I thought, right, like, just do I need to get back on my fuck United?
I think you know what it is. You know what it is, Strives. I think what it is that any other opponent to Arsenal, so any other opposing supporter that doesn't support Arsenal, right? If you don't win anything and you've played like you've played, it's almost like they can shout louder. So like, you're playing your best football, you didn't win nothing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's true.
Because I'll admit I'll be unbearable for you, man.
Yeah, I would probably do the same.
Sorry, and what Dre said, that's what we've suffered from. Because we've been playing sick football, like, over Klopp's time. We've had decent players, and Man City have been stealing from us.
Defo.
No, totally. I get it. I get the pain still.
Cool. Is there anything else you guys want to take from that game, or
Just a big up to Onana as well. His form's improved. Obviously, he conceded 3 goals, but yeah, man,
Bro, his
He's facing
distribution was good yesterday, bro.
Yeah, I didn't realize he could kick so far.
No, I knew he could kick the shot that far, but he was just playing guys in easy, bro. Like, you don't even need that Ivan Toney one-touch flick on.
Yeah,
That's what he was here for. That's what they bought him for.
Yeah,
bro. So it's good to
Tony's
see.
been stinking, man.
Hey, man.
And to be fair, in that game, Onana did make some good saves as well.
Yeah, good saves, man. And obviously, like, compared to most keepers at the top 6, he faces way more chances.
Do you know? Sorry to interrupt you. It just came to me, but you know what's interesting? I think he's still in. I think he's second in for the Golden Glove or something like that.
No, his stats are sick. He's like credit to him. Obviously, we obviously no.
I saw that, bro. I was baffled.
I've said what I've said about him based on like he's had a couple of flops like this season in terms of like he should have saved a couple of chances. But when you look at the stats, like obviously we live in a stats generation, that type of thing. If you look at his stats on paper, he's having a great season.
That's funny, man. You man were silent until I said something yesterday.
What's that
about Onana?
Well, you asked me the question, bro. I've got Man United groups. I talk to my boys, I don't really
you man was talking about Onana in their groups. I need to see some.
I'll show you, man.
We'll make that the cover of the episode.
He's trying, man. I give it to him. He's trying. He is trying.
You guys, just do it again, man. When you play Liverpool in the Premier League, man, just do it again, bro. It doesn't.
Stop, man. You got to play them too, bro.
Come on.
That's true. It's going to be nuts,
We're going to do with them. I'm not going to lie to you. We're going to do it. Have you seen
So if you're going to do with them, why are you caring about us? Why are you looking down for, bro?
Still need them to drop more points.
Look forward, bro. No, but just look forward, bro. Man.
This is crazy.
That's what champions do, bro. That's why you got fail. That's why you got fail. I caught you out there, bro. I just caught you out there. Hey, you got the mentality, baby.
No, Eric Ten Hag keeps talking about us. So
why he keeps talking about 5th place, bro? We're 6th place, whatever.
No, but I don't know why he keeps talking about us, bro. He's talking about what happened 6 months ago. So I know that he's gonna be too emotive, too much emotive energy is gonna go into that game at Old Trafford. We're gonna give them work, bro.
He just thought that we could beat you. That's all it is. He thought we could beat you. That's all it is.
I don't know why he thought that. You're a little well beaten at Emirates, man.
I don't think that comment was really about Arsenal. I think it was a nuanced comment where it was just saying we've been unlucky this season. I think that's what it is.
But were you unlucky? No. Yes, thank you, man. Thank you, bro.
Like Højlund got banged up by a Gabriel, bro. No fouling that at all. Why are you talking about that?
You should be thanking us. You got experience.
The reason why I brought that up is because we've seen like throughout the season where the softer penalties have been given.
That's true.
But that's happened to everyone. Like my guy can't be talking about something that happened 6 months ago. After he just got proved to the semi-final.
That's fine, but you can still raise it as a point, though.
You got through to the semi-final. You drawn Coventry.
It weren't about Arsenal. It weren't about Arsenal, bro. It was just that we've been unlucky this season. It was a nuanced comment.
Liverpool been unlucky.
Hang on.
Liverpool been unlucky.
You lot have been way more unlucky this season, bro.
We've been more unlucky, bro.
In what sense? What decision's gone against you? That's like
wholeheartedly, bro.
In terms of what injuries, everyone gets.
Yeah, but my injuries have been ridiculous, man.
Has been worse than Liverpool's. Huh? Your injuries have been worse than Liverpool's?
Absolutely.
Yeah, they have.
Absolutely.
What players have been missing? That you
all of our players, bro.
Like who? We've been here before, man.
Yeah, bro. You did it already.
Who's been missing?
Casemiro.
No, bro. He's been it this season.
Wan-Bissaka, Højlund,
Luke Shaw.
In and out.
Are you talking about now? Or are you talking about
Martinez?
Throughout the season.
Martinez.
That's probably the biggest. That's probably the biggest one.
Martinez is the biggest one.
What? So I haven't named enough.
What about Spurs?
Okay, what about Liverpool?
I'm just saying, everyone's had injuries.
Yeah.
Like John Matip
even
was
Arsenal's
out.
had injuries.
Hang on, John Matip and BBD were starting together, bro.
Let's play fair.
I think it's because like other people's squads maybe we might argue that are better, but so you're not really like regarding it as big impact. But honestly, everyone's had injuries.
Everyone has.
Everyone.
Let's play fair, boys.
And I think everybody's had big
I want to stick on this
injustices as
United.
well.
So the players that have been injured, obviously, let's start from defence.
Yeah.
Martinez and your left backs.
Luke Shaw.
AWB.
Yeah, your left
But
back.
Luke Shaw was here for half the season.
He was out. Then he was back. Then he wasn't.
Okay, so then AWB.
That's a whole.
But Dallo sometimes.
Dallo's been pretty consistent all season, but that's only
your midfield. Casemiro,
Lindelof's been injured. Maguire's been injured as well.
Don't say these guys.
But this is the whole.
You don't rate.
No, but this is a whole defense, is what I'm saying.
Spurs had the whole defense missing.
Okay,
Liverpool had the whole defense missing.
What's going on?
Okay, and we're Spurs. We can catch Spurs.
And Spurs have had their players injured as well.
Okay, but we can catch them.
Exactly. To your point, you're not the one that's been unfortunate this season. That's what I'm trying to say to you.
You know what's crazy? Even last couple of weeks where we've had our whole team out here, we've had our starting 11 on bench, on a hospital bed. I was saying, bro, this is an opportunity for our young players to step up. This guy's trying to come and use the same reason, bro, to say this is why his team's struggling. That's disgusting, bro. You weren't like that before yesterday's game.
Hey, man.
Now you've changed, bro.
You're a yellow belly coward. I don't know why there's an argument towards Man United's injuries, but we've had several injuries this season, and it's heavily impacted the team.
You're right. You've had the injuries, but I think
it's heavily impacted our team,
what
bro.
they're saying is your attitude, the way you're addressing them. Like, you're not addressing them as the guys you used to be. Like, you kind of sound like a bitch.
Lisandro Martinez is pivotal to what.
Yeah, that's true.
Pivotal to how we play, bro.
Partey for Arsenal.
Huh? Okay.
And then Saliba was, when Saliba's like, you lot cussing them as well, bro. I'm not crying about Saliba.
But that's one player. That's one important player.
We've had
how many important players?
Only important player, really.
No.
Like, Shaw's always injured, bro. So you should have had a left back to cover him already.
But he's a starter. He's a starting left back.
But then Malassia's out, so we'd had no one.
Malasia might not even be alive, bro. Let's have it right.
I know.
Let's have it right, bro.
It's an injury, bro.
So you should have signed somebody.
Have you got Klopp doing disrespectful to reporters, bruv? Have you mentioned that yet? Have you got that? Have you even spoken about that yet? Have you spoken about that yet?
He's a fucking boardroom bully, bro.
I like that pivot, bro. What Klopp did was completely
unacceptable.
What do you want to say?
Why is he calling the reporter a fatso, bro?
Yeah, but
when he tried to move, he was
But the
blocking
report
away.
has come out and said, yeah, it's not a big deal. He said he understands why Klopp reacted like that. Because Klopp wanted to get to the final. He asked a Dave question.
He's a better man than Klopp. Let's just say that, bro.
Bro, he took his mic, bro. How are you going to take his mic so he can't work no more, bro?
What do you want me to say, bro? I'm proud of my manager. Your manager's there lips in fucking meat in fucking Dubai. Calm down, bro.
Ever since
I'm going to choose one. I'm going to choose one. I know which one I'm choosing, bro.
Ever since his humiliation ritual, what's happened?
But at what cost?
All right.
At what cost, bro? I'm not having Klopp do that, bro. If this is what it is,
we both know Klopp's capable of doing that. We both know Klopp's capable of doing that. But with these stupid videos, bro.
Obviously,
fucking arsehole.
obviously United got Coventry, so lucky there, boy.
We called it kind of a gift from the gods.
Yeah,
at Wembley as well.
The magic of the FA Cup don't get them through again.
But then obviously when we go back to the Prem, United have Brentford and then Liverpool host Brighton. So
tough games, man.
Tough games to the end of the season.
Business end, innit?
Should be right for United though. Brentford have been stinky, as you alluded to Tony. Yeah. I don't think it's Tony's fault, bro. I think Brentford have just been bad. They've been.
But thing is back though.
My boy.
Bueno.
Yeah.
It might be different.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, we'll see.
And Liverpool versus Brighton, that fixture's been a bit tricky for you guys, you know.
Yep. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. So I reckon it might be. I reckon
it's at home. I think at home.
What for you guys?
Yes.
I don't know if this is wishful thinking, but I think we could get 2 draws, man. Yeah, in your fixture and the City and Arsenal fixture.
International break is a different monster. We probably have the 12:30 kickoff as well, bro. But
I know Strikes is hoping every game now. He's looking at Liverpool going, that's a tricky one. That's a tricky one, Joey. That's a tricky one.
It's a tricky, it is. Are you
no,
sure
he's going to do that every game, bro. You watch, that's a tricky one. Now the last games are coming.
Are you sure you lot are going to return the same monster?
It's a good question, but you know what I like, though? I feel like everyone's playing the same game now. We're all withdrawing our players from these useless internationals. It's like no one's taking any chances.
Is it Anfield? Or?
Yeah, Sunday home, 2:00.
Yeah. It should be all right.
What is this international break? Is it qualifiers or is this friendlies?
Friendlies,
No, that's why everyone making noise about Ben White. They're dickheads.
Scotland have got to play European playoffs.
Yeah, but he's Scottish.
No, but I'm saying so obviously there's some competitive games during this break.
All right, man. And then obviously there was the other game in the FA Cup where it was Man City 2, Newcastle 0, both.
Other game was Chelsea, right?
Oh yeah, just
Man City as well.
Yeah, the Man City one as well.
No, Man City's was the Prem, innit?
No.
That was Tottenham.
Yeah, Newcastle. Yeah, it was 2-0. Obviously, 2 deflected goals by Bernardo Silva. But do we think it's just I don't know? Newcastle just seem a bit deflated. They went to a back 3 yesterday, or Friday, I should say, which is a bit weird as well. Don't know what they were trying. I don't know what they were thinking either.
Yeah.
Who were you rooting for that game?
Are they just trying something because they're like running out of ideas with Eddie? I don't know.
I thought they're playing against City. Sometimes you play with a back 5. The 2 goals that they conceded were a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, they were actually.
They came pretty early, so that just changed the game. After that, I just switched over to the
Spurs game.
I have a Spurs game or the West Ham. I can't remember which one was the range at the same time. West Ham. Yeah, Spurs Fulham. Yeah. There's nothing to say, man.
Nothing, just
Newcastle don't have nothing to play for.
Same
now.
old City, just
City. Yeah, I think they got
silently just moving
Chelsea,
into those positions.
But even the Chelsea one, it's not a foregone conclusion that Man City are going to win that to get to the final. But I think because against City,
yeah,
in the league, Chelsea have done pretty decent. And in the cups, they seem to be doing okay.
So Chelsea's was 4-2 against Leicester. Obviously, they had a bit of a sticky time when they brought it back to 2-2.
Sterling had those.
Yeah, Sterling had
made
a
the back
stinker,
pages
mate.
for
I
the
don't know
run.
what he was doing.
Bro, I saw that free kick.
Is that when they were booing him?
Yeah.
Bro, that was too funny, bro.
Booing your own player, though. What do you guys think of that? Like, I can't bring myself to
But
boo
that's
my own
mad.
player.
You can't take the penalty off someone and miss.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
that's
can't
bad.
take the free kick of someone and sky it.
Yeah, it was an accumulation of things.
Yeah.
I think
No one man should have all that power, bro. And the fans rightfully took it away from him, bro.
But it was even cheering for Mudryk. I'm like, where did Mudryk become a fan
He's
favourite?
bro, banged that goal the other day, bro. Man.
Yeah.
He's got a couple goals there, bro.
He looks a bit decent playing from the
Yeah.
middle.
Yeah, but Diaz's back pass was a bit crazy.
Oh,
The first goal that he gave to Leicester.
yeah.
That was a bit nuts. I can't lie, bruv.
Yeah.
How good is Cole Palmer?
Cole Palmer's-
Yeah, cold.
Yeah, I like that little flick that he done as well when he set up for
He's he's absolutely like, and I was thinking about it, like how, and then you like think of how good or like Man City stockpile that they can throw away brothers like that. But that's insane, absolutely insane. Good player, man.
Well, I think Chelsea could upset and win the competition. You know, like,
could.
not-
Yeah, it's doable.
especially like a little redemption story for Poch, man. Well,
You mentioned that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did say that. I think someone laughed me out of the group.
Yeah.
I don't think they've got enough. But they can definitely can cause upset. But I just don't think they've in attack. I think they're I think that's where they'll kind of fall short.
But haven't they got players coming back? Didn't Chukwuemeka?
Yeah,
he
he
scored
came
as
back
well.
and scored a dope goal.
But let's not forget, in Arteta's first season with a worse team than Arsenal's worst team, he beat Man City and he beat Chelsea. So
Yeah.
Poch could do
He could do.
beat Man City and maybe who else in the final.
Did he won both? Was it Emery and then anything?
No, that was Arteta still.
Just checking.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh,
Wait, Arteta beat Man
fair
City.
question.
Beat
Yeah.
Pep?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and Chelsea in the final.
But yeah, it'd be interesting though, Man City, Chelsea. I think it's a bit unknown, if I'm honest. At Wembley, anything can happen. Mentality. See who turns up.
Yeah, I
Will
think
Man City have the edge though, or is it still open?
Yeah, like
Man City always have the edge.
Yeah, Man City's been regarded the favourite, so everyone thinks it's going to be a City United final. People think City's going to win it. Some people think United's going to win it. No one's really giving Chelsea a chance. Obviously,
Nah.
but no one's giving Coventry a chance.
No,
Like,
Yeah, that's
exactly.
true.
And you just never know in this.
Nah, man,
bloody
Coventry
thing.
Yeah.
won it, man.
Yeah, they didn't.
The last time Millwall wasted that space in Europe. Remember that when they played Man United in the finals?
I'd rather, as a United fan, obviously everyone would say I'd rather have Chelsea in the final. I think that we can win that against Man City. I think it will be a repeat of last season. We will come up short.
Yeah, but I think last season, because they had played so many games as well, they were kind of there for the taking, but we just didn't. I don't know. And I was at that game. It was, I don't know, it was hard defeat to kind of take. So it was like, if you had tried.
How much is the tickets?
Not a lot. £100.
Really? You have to play with Passion.
That direct from source.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Direct from
What's the
source.
journey like home after that?
No, but to be honest, it wasn't even because I thought we were going to get literally smothered. So I was like,
and you
oh.
can answer your question.
Yeah,
No, as I say, I thought we were going to get smothered, but
Yeah.
I think I was more pissed off because I was like, at least try. It's a final, innit? Like, I just don't think we
They
tried.
did.
And they scored after like 10 seconds, bro. I was like, oh, I'm ready to go, man. I think this is going to be a long day. But yeah, it was nuts. So yeah, obviously Wolves went out. Coventry went through. They scored in the last minute?
Last minute, pretty
almost
much.
last
They
minute, yeah.
flopped, man. Wolves.
Yeah, shocking.
Good game, man.
But yeah, so that's all the FA Cup games. And then obviously in the Prem, we had Fulham, who beat Tottenham 3-0. I don't think anyone probably saw that coming.
No. But you know what, though? We should have, though. We should have seen, like, it would have been a competitive game, like,
Yeah.
especially as an Arsenal fan. And what Fulham's taken 4 points of us this season. And when they're on it, they turn up, man. They turn up. And it was interesting because they had like this conundrum, like, I don't know if I'm using the right word there. Like, if they didn't start Broja, that means that they wouldn't have met the clause that he has to start 10 games, and then that means they have to pay Chelsea $4 million for the loan fee. But they still went with winners, and yeah,
And that's what they had to start him.
yeah, they had to start him because if now that they can't start him, that means like it's impossible for him to start at least 10 games in the loan spell, and so that comes with a $4 million fee.
They might not rate
But
him
it's
that much,
basically
then.
no, because Muniz is scored
Yeah,
what,
that's what I'm
7 and 7.
But if you're looking into the future, you can get a player for 4 million. Is it 4 million at the end of the transfer? You said
no. There's a cost for the loan because
oh yeah, fuck that. That's good then, isn't it?
Yeah. Because Chelsea are thinking if you're not playing him and you're taking him, bro, then you have to pay us for him.
Oh, let me understand. So by not making him play 10 games, they have to pay 4 million.
Yes,
yeah, that's right.
Got ya.
Yeah, but yeah, man, Mooney is really. Yeah.
What are you saying? Fulham were a bit more aggressive in that midfield.
Yeah, I think Tottenham and that high line without VDV, it's killing them, man. And that Dragusin or whatever his name is, I don't know if he covered himself in glory. You know, but I didn't watch the game in entirety because I was actually switching between the two games.
Oh, okay, it makes sense.
Yeah, but from what I did see, and that was like for FPL purposes. Like I had Son as my captain, Maddison was on my team. No, honestly, bro, I'm having a fucking torrid time on that app, bro.
That is awful.
You're making this guy do emphysema cough.
Wow, it's crazy, bro. And it was my captain, but someone triple captain him and got 6 points.
Bro, that's too funny.
Oh man, so yeah.
And then obviously in the other game you had Villa and West Ham. That was 1-1. Obviously a late VAR decision in that one where West Ham could have won it, right?
Yeah.
Missed
chance for Villa as well.
Yeah.
So
that's what I was going to say. So it's hotting up for that 4th or 5th place because obviously United are looking to.
That was a good result for United.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. All the results went our way. So
I think we'll get Champions League. I actually think we'll get it through fifth spot though, because it looks like that 5th spot is going to be a.
So what, you think you'll beat Spurs to it or Villa to it?
I think we'll catch Spurs.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we'll catch Spurs. It's going to be a shameless way to get in the Champions League, but hey, man.
No, you take anything, man.
At this point, yeah, we'll take it. Particularly being that obviously we've got the new owners and a new structure, and I'm interested to see what they're able to do in the summer. And it only helps if you've got Champions League to
I agree.
try and push through these doors. So,
yeah, defo. And then obviously you had the Champions League during the midweek strives.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Tough game for Arsenal.
Yeah, man.
But you pulled through it as usual.
Yeah. I mean, as usual. I feel like I'm cheating if I say as usual because I haven't seen a quarterfinal since 2010, mate. But yeah, no, bro, it was a tough game. I feel like Porto were really good tactically, in my opinion.
They had it spot on, man.
Yeah, and I think they played well as well. It wasn't like they actually came to play a bit. It wasn't just like a low block. They had us pressed pretty high up the pitch, especially with their goalkeeper starting so high. Trossard and Saka was just pinned back. Couldn't see them. I was about to start moaning about Trossard just before that goal. Brilliant, a bit of brilliance from Martin Odegaard. Wendell had the better of Saka across both legs. It happens, man. Sometimes you just come up against someone that's just got your number, man. But I don't think that takes away from Saka's contributions in terms of what he gave off the ball defensively and
definitely.
Obviously stepping up for that the penalty because it went to the penalty shootouts. Yeah, man, good game. People are. I've been seeing little rhetorics. People saying stuff like, if you go to penalties with Porto, then how are you going to fare against the elites of the competition as you get further on? But
Real Madrid just about beat Leipzig.
Yeah, and Porto as well. They don't. What was it? I saw that their XG for goals conceded was like 0.7. They were like second in the list. We had the lowest in terms of what we've conceded, and then they were second after us. So they've clearly just been tough to penetrate to beat any team.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? So I feel like that was a brilliant test for us, man. For Arsenal, brilliant test. That kind of test to kind of pass. We kind of know what we're like against teams that come to attack us. We know what we're like. We're against a team that equally control the ball because we also play with a bit of a low block as well.
Yeah.
But then we just keep when we're attacking, we then keep you in our half. So I feel like I've seen Arsenal in various game states that give me the confidence to where I had that slip where I reckon we could be walking away with a double. Man, I think I can't see why we can't do it. I'm looking at Bayern Munich.
Yeah, I was going to say you obviously got drawn with Bayern.
It's not the same. It's not the same stuff no more, man. It's not the same. Like if you look at the team that spanked us 10-2 over 2 legs compared to their team now, Then you look at Arsenal's team back then, and then you look at Arsenal's team back now. The two teams are a lot closer together. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
Kane
to score anytime.
If it's a penalty, if he gets a penalty, in my opinion, I know Kane, he enjoys playing against Arsenal,
He does.
I did a little deep dive into his success against us. He's played us, 19 times, 14 goals, 6 of them penalties.
He's banging.
He is.
But if he gets a penalty, but in the last season when he was up against us playing for Tottenham, he couldn't get out of Gabriel's pocket, bro.
Yeah, now he's at Bayern though. He's scoring.
Bro, Gabriel and Saliba, bro. Like, come on, man, respect my defense.
But
Man.
Kane's always been scoring, even at Spurs.
Yeah, but now I'm saying that. My point is his chances are greater to score against Arsenal now, isn't it?
But you guys are forgetting that we've become a bit more tougher to break down and defensively.
facts.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean? Like, in terms of, like, if you look at, like, if you analyze how we've improved, it's not offensively, it's defensively. And I don't know that we're going to be that easy for Bayern to break down. And if they do like chuck the kitchen sink at us, they're going to leave holes that we're going to be able to exploit as well.
I can't see it, bro. I can't see anything. I'm not even trying to like jinx or be a hater. I can't see anything past Arsenal in that fixture, bro.
Yeah, man. God willing, man. Bro, I claim it, bro. I claim
They're
it.
not the same how they used to be, but
It's going to be a good game.
Yeah,
like,
it's gonna be a good game, yeah.
But you can't watch, like, no offense to United, but you can't watch Bayern Munich versus United, and that was quite a competitive game. Like, and if you guys are going to be honest, like, if you put your minds back then, I'm sure you would have thought to yourself, wow, like, the better teams in Prem
if I remember
would
correctly,
beat Bayern.
when we played them, I can't remember. Was it even at their stadium? Can't remember. There was one of the games we played Bayern, but I think for the first 35 minutes we were all over them.
Bro,
we just couldn't score.
You can't not think one of the teams that can score or showing they can score can't put. Not saying won't, but haven't got a good chance of putting Bayern to the sword. Like, I'm filled with confidence from what I've seen.
Yeah, I don't rate Thomas Tuchel like that as well. Man.
Isn't this his last season?
Yeah.
But it's crazy. Everyone that where it's their last season, their teams are just
like, they're turning up.
Yeah, like Barcelona all of a sudden playing sick, Bayern kind of playing sick, even
second
Liverpool
season?
playing sick.
Is this Tuchel's second season?
Is it?
Or is it his first season?
No, it's not his first.
Tuchel.
I think it's
Second.
Second. Okay.
Is it second or third? No.
No, second he came in under Nagelsmann and he almost like messed up everything, but then he
the
great
Dortmund
turnaround
show.
against Dortmund.
Yeah.
Oh yes, last day of the season. Yeah. So sorry, it was half a season, isn't it? Then
Yeah, this is his first full season.
yeah. Okay.
Crazy. And then obviously if you beat Bayern, it'll be either Man City or Real. Is that right?
Yeah. I'd rather Real just because I want to see that.
I want to see that.
Yeah, I want to see it, man.
I'm a bit sad. Obviously, I'm speaking with my hater hat on now.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have seen you play both of those teams to get to the final. I'd prefer to see you play both of those teams and then get a dibby team in the final. If I'm going to be honest, it's how Liverpool won Champions League against Tottenham.
Oh, bro, like, I think, like, let's just say like in some world that we do get to the final, but no one can like take it away from us. It'll be like how our road to the final when we last got there, because we had a tough road to the final that time as well. I think it was Real Madrid in around 16, Juventus, and then I think it was Villarreal, and then obviously Barca. This time, if it's Porto, Bayern Munich, City, or Real Madrid, and then whoever in the final, bruv, if we win it. Honestly, man, kick me off the podcast, man.
Even
get me out of here.
Even the Prem.
That's how I prefer it would have gone.
At this point,
like that.
Yeah. Because again, that's the biggest test. And then let's have a day out, relax, just enjoy it, and then putting a show for everybody.
That's where I'm at. I'm just really enjoying it. I'm like, bro, like there was a Friday, 10:30, 11. I'm like working, trying to get my life together. Yeah, trying to get my P's up, but I'm just like, I can't stop thinking about this Champions League draw, bro. Like, it's been so long. Like, honestly, I think, and then I've got guys in, I'm in a Gooners group, and they can feel like the excitement is tangible, and they're like, look at this guy that's been like criticizing Arteta. Like they don't, they're angry that I'm happy. I'm like, bro, I've not been criticizing Arteta. Our arguments have all been hypothetical. I'm only saying if he doesn't do what I want him to do, then I would. But I don't understand why we're going on as if I'm not at the beginning of the season ready to put serious bank down on us winning the league.
Why, bro? Can I tell you why?
Go on.
Because basically, it's like how brothers always say, the guy that your girl's telling you don't worry about, that's the guy you should be worried about. you're kind of doing that, bro. You've got the next person in line ready to take over from Arteta.
I haven't though.
Hang on. Hang on. Whilst other people have been like, this is my guy.
No, but I haven't got that guy.
I mean, based on if he wins the league, if he wins something.
No, but even if he did,
Those were your hypothetical words.
Remember, because I was just like, I don't have anyone. I said at the time I'll assess, but when you was like, but there's no one in line. I was like, well, there could be someone in line depending on how he gets on in that other league in Germany. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's not.
And so if he did what it was dependent upon, they're saying that you've got somebody on speed style. They're all in on Arteta, and I think that's why they've got like some kind of umbrage to you.
Yeah, no debate, because some people like it's funny because on the flip side of this argument, I mean, there are loads of arguments regarding Bukayo Saka, and a lot of people still don't give Saka his just dues, even in the Arsenal fan base.
Really?
Yeah, honestly, like they're like, well, he's not world class. Today I read that he chose.
That's not
Sorry, not the world class. Scrap that from the record. What I heard today was. He always chokes at the business end of the season.
Well, that's not true.
Because of Wendell.
Bruv, I'm like, bruv, yeah, he was just obviously quoting a Porto game. I'm like, bro, like that's mad harsh, bruv. And then
But after in one
You're
game,
allowed to have,
but this particular person, he was going wild with it. He was saying, yeah, like he even brought up Thierry Henry, saying Thierry Henry went missing in the big moments. I said, bro,
But guess what?
I said, excuse what?
That's
he
crazy.
helped Arsenal get there.
Yeah, but I said, bro, you have to. I think we've got different definitions of what big moments are, because he's talking about finals. But I'm like, bro, like Henry still got an assist in the Champions League final. Like that, it was his free kick. He got the assist from that. You know what I mean? Where we scored from that. Yes, he could have rounded Puyol, and I think he missed that sitter and stuff. But bro, like he scored in against Juventus in the quarterfinals. These are big moments.
Yeah.
And then if I bring it back to Saka, last season, bro, we couldn't buy a win from Liverpool, bro. Saka put Arsenal on his shoulders, bro. Got a brace against Liverpool at the Emirates. Made us start believing. In the beginning season when we were emerging, you see when we when we finished fifth, when I think we should have finished third. I remember that was the game that Ids took me to. Funny enough, it was Saka's box.
Yeah,
bro. We beat Spurs 3-1. That was Saka and ESR, bruv. These are big moments. But because he's not won anything yet, our fans, I'm telling you, some of our fans are scoffing at this guy's name. I was arguing who's a better player, who's closer to world class, Saka or Son. I'm like, come on, guys, man. Is it? So yeah, man. I say all that to say that obviously the way I feel in that conversation about Saka, I understand why some people might feel to me about when I'm obviously criticizing Arteta's work, because people's like, why do you need to see him win this? Look at what he's done so far. Look at this moment. Look at that moment. So I get it. I get everyone's thing. Yeah, I'm saying
he almost needs to clear out the skeletons in the closet this year and just win. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but thank you. Eventually, we need to just win.
So with the Saka thing, though, is it not necessarily win something? Is it because he's got loads of big moments? But they're talking about on the biggest moments, which is technically the finals or the crunch game for that 1 point.
We ain't had that many of those biggest moments, you know what I mean? Let the guy have his career, man. You know what I mean? Let the guy have his career, man.
Yeah, definitely.
I was going to say as well, Joey, Liverpool in the Europa got Atalanta, I should say.
Yeah, man. Be able to watch Ademola Lookman on the European stage. That's it, really, man. No comment, really. Yeah. But I don't even know who else plays for them. Zapata don't play for them no more.
Didn't Ahmad come from there?
No, Højlund came from there.
What's that, Atalanta?
Højlund, I thought. Oh, was it Ahmad?
Ahmad come from Atalanta as well.
Yeah, he was there. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, crazy.
Nice little talent set up there then.
And I was going to say as well, in Europa is Leverkusen, West Ham, right? Is that correct?
Yeah.
That'll be a good game. I think that'll be interesting to watch as well. That
would be a good barometer to see, because I've been having a couple of arguments as well. Like people are saying that if Liverpool don't beat Leverkusen, I don't know if I mentioned this last week, if Liverpool don't beat Leverkusen in a game or whatever to win the Europa League, that would be a flop for Liverpool. And I kind of get where they're coming from, but I was just saying that we had a comparison about that, how Leverkusen would fare in the Premier League and that kind of stuff, because we don't really know their unknown capacity. So it'd be good to see that when they play West Ham, you can kind of use that as a barometer to where they would sit in the Premier League, maybe. Yeah. Just some kind of data anyway.
But do we all think that Leverkusen are just going to win that?
What, the Europa?
No, in terms of that game against West Ham.
Should be a good game.
Yeah,
With
I'd make
the form
them
that they're
the
in.
marginal favourites, but
Yeah.
I don't. It depends, man, because obviously us being like obviously based in England, we're British guys. We're gonna we might be guilty of overinflating our estimation of the Premier League and its quality kind of thing. So I think Joey makes a good point. It's really will be a good chance to actually see how
Because
how we fare out.
because Alonso's done the beating the German record or something, and was it like 38 games unbeaten or something?
Yeah, unbeaten in the Europa League as well.
Yeah, crazy.
But
Innit?
they've looked a bit funny, innit? Like the way they were conceding goals in Karabag would be a concern for me.
Who, Leverkusen?
Yeah.
Yeah, they won 3-2 in the weekend as well. They almost got
Were
a
they
draw.
was that the one they were 2-0 down?
No, they were.
No, that was against Karabag.
Yeah,
Ah, that's it.
yeah, I think they were 2-0 up. I think. But yeah, they're trickling over at the minute. But I guess that just comes naturally when you get into the business end of the season.
True.
They're
Only
10 points. clear
Only
of-
4 draws as well.
Yeah, it's to be expected. If they're still winning, boy, listen, kudos to them, man.
There's a lot of good football on the way, lads. Before we wrap up, let's just go into the last section of the pod, the back pages. If I start with you, Marley Moore.
I'm gonna go with. I'll go with Garnacho. It was either between Garnacho or Mainoo, but Mainoo didn't finish the game, so I'll go Garnacho for obvious reasons. Had a contribution in 3 of the goals yesterday. So yeah, him.
I'm not sure which goal it was, but it's almost like he was crying.
It might have been the last. No, it might have been
Rashford's goal.
I think it was Rashford's. Was it that one? I think he nearly cried.
Yeah, listen, man, the guy's passionate, man.
He is proper. Joey?
I'll go with the Fulham striker Muniz. That 7-7, man, that's a clean record. And I was watching this guy play. Apparently he was at Middlesbrough before, and this guy couldn't buy a goal in 23 games.
Wow.
And he's just come to the Premier League and he's just lighting it up, man. And good movement, good finishing, good anticipation, man. Like, looks like they got something proper there.
That's like someone else as well. Someone else was he's banging this season, but I think he was at Coventry before.
Victor Gyökeres at Sporting.
There you go. That's that guy.
Was he at Coventry?
He's at Brighton as well.
Yeah,
Is it?
Yeah.
Right.
Brighton. He was banging goals at Brighton, but they just didn't rate him, man. And so they just moved him on to Coventry.
Strives?
Yeah, Joey took my one, so I'm gonna give it to who am I gonna give it to? I'm gonna give it to McTominay, man. I'm gonna give it to McTominay. I think yeah, that was a brilliant performance from him. He didn't stop going, even when
Yeah, he almost injured himself for that pass that he gave to Rashford. Don't know whether it was the build up
he
to
did
that.
injure himself.
He did injure himself, yeah.
he couldn't finish it. Well, he's struggling. Him and Bruno were struggling to finish the game.
Yeah, well, come on, that was like what, the 112th,
Yeah, it was
115th
crazy,
minute or
man.
whatever it was, man.
Crazy.
He kept going. That's
But
like,
what a pass that was, though. Just kind of.
Easy pass, but yeah.
No, but when you're injured, bruv.
Yeah.
Well,
It all looks
McTominay's
easy.
pass to Rashford.
Yeah.
But that was a good pass. Waited. All that
Yeah.
Rashford to this. saw it.
You have to like proper wait it for Rashford as
It was
well,
a good
bro.
pass.
why do you want to give him his?
No, that's not fair.
Because this is the back pages segment.
That's exactly what he tried to do, yeah.
You're meant to be hating him up.
Rain on his parade, you know.
Yeah.
Listen, we got to give kudos when kudos are really, really deserved, man. Then we don't look
That was
crazy.
good. That was a good pass.
Okay, yeah, it was fine.
Shada.
I was going to say Muniz from Fulham. Taken. Ellis Sims, Coventry.
Well played, man.
2 goals plus a winning goal.
Yeah.
Now Coventry only championship team in the Prem. I mean, in the FA Cup. So
Smooth.
good luck to them.
Big good game. And I'll go
Well,
for-
against the mid-table clash, mid-table Prem against mid-table championship.
something like that. We'll see how it goes.
Nah. What? What's going on? What's going on, bro? Because you're not mid-table, bro.
Just let this guy keep talking, man.
Don't let that one fly, bro. I saw him look at me, bro.
Drayden have a comeback. Drayden have a comeback.
Joey, I'm just letting Strive do all the talking.
Yeah. Of course, bro. It always slaps you in the face at the end of it.
I'm telling you guys, don't let me come with my receipts, well, because you're gonna have to get me off this pod.
I'm gonna give mine to Ahmad. Just come off the bench, put in a solid performance.
During Ramadan.
Yeah, great finish.
Man.
Yeah, then he got sent off, but yeah,
So he could break his fast, yeah.
yeah, something like that. But nah, I got to give him credit, and hopefully he gets more minutes. Yeah. So that's us. Thank you for listening to this episode of Podcast Pundits. We'll see you same time, same place next week. We up.
Peace.